What's going on, guys? Welcome back to, I feel like what is a much anticipated episode. My name is Larry. You're listening to Bravo by Gaze. And it's been a couple weeks since I talked to you guys, and a lot of stuff has been going on. I haven't been able to record the past couple of weeks because I've just had so much going on. Life update, I got a new job. And for the last like 4 years, you're probably like a little TMI. I'm just going to give you like a little background story as to like where I've been the past couple weeks. But for the last like 4 years, I think like since the pandemic, I've always had my job where I work from home. So it really gave me like the convenience of being able to just record when I want. And I was able to do it at the same time every week. And I just got a new job, and that kind of like threw a wrench in like everything. But I finally got acclimated, and I'll be able to go through and just get back on like a normal recording schedule so that way you guys can hear from me weekly. And then my brother moved to New York City, so I had to spend time with him. And then there was just some other stuff that was going on. So I'm back. That's just a little life update for you. There has been so much that has been going on the past couple of weeks that I'm not really going to take the time today to go through and recap certain episodes. I just really want to go through like headlines and stuff that has happened pretty much like over the last like 3 weeks. I think it's been since like you guys have had an episode from me. So I'm just going to give you my thoughts and we're just going to catch up. There is so much to talk about. So let's just get right into it. All right, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that the Real Housewives of Atlanta just started filming. I want to say it was like a couple of days ago was like their first day of filming. Bravo released who the cast is for season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're going to go through that. Obviously, we know that Portia Williams is returning. Cannot wait to see her on this season because she's obviously going through so much. Now she's getting divorced. It's like she announced her return and then like her divorce announcement came like or separation, whatever it is, came out like a couple days later. So full-time housewives, we have Portia, Kenya Moore, Drew Sidora. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very shocked that they're bringing Drew Sidora back and not like somebody else from last season. I don't know what your thoughts are on Drew, but I was actually really excited for her when she first joined the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta because obviously I watched her on the game. Like I knew who she was. Like she was like a big name. I thought that was going to be like a draw for people to start watching. And then she was kind of like a flop for me. So I'm surprised she's actually coming back again for like another season. So Portia, Kenya, Drew, Shamia, Portia's best friend is going to be joining as a full-time housewife. You guys obviously know Shamia. She has been on the show like throughout the years. I love Shamia. So I love the fact that she is going to be full-time. And it's almost like, okay, like obviously Portia's returning, or sorry, obviously Portia's returning. So I'm pretty sure she was like, okay, but like Shamia's got to be on the cast, like, which obviously, like, that's amazing. So good for Shamia. Love her. Can't wait to see her. Guys, 50 Cent is returning as a friend. Cynthia Bailey will be coming back to the Real Houses of Atlanta as a friend. And then there are three newbies. There's Angela Oakley, Brittany Eady, Eady, and then Kelly Farrell. And I don't know who any of these three ladies are, but I did look at their socials. They are absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait to see what they bring to their Sweet 16 season. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be good, right? You obviously have Portia and Kenya. They're going to bring the drama. I will say, I cannot believe that Sheree is not coming back. Now, I feel like Sheree has been like fired and then rehired and then fired again. Like she has to at this point be the most let go housewife. And I just feel like since she is not returning for season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, that this is probably like that's the last time we would have seen her. Like I can't picture her being asked back or actually wanting to come back for another season if asked. So it's a bummer. I didn't see a statement anywhere from Sheree about her not returning, so I don't know if she made an official statement. I did look. I looked at people. I looked at all the outlets. I looked at her Instagram, and I just didn't see anything. And so I was like, wow, is she like upset? Like she didn't even make a statement. Like I would be pretty annoyed if that was me. Like you brought me back again and then you fired me. Like, what is going on? But regardless, I am excited for Real Houses of Atlanta. So obviously they just started filming. We're probably not going to get the season until like the fall, which is fine. Which is fine. Take your time, do it right, and then we'll be good. In regards to another hot topic that broke, guys, over in Beverly Hills, PK and Dorit announced their separation. Now, there were rumors swirling for a while. I remember hearing that they were separated, like kind of when the Mauricio and Kyle rumors dropped, but it's official. They released a statement, and Dorit just said via her Instagram story, we as a couple have been subject to a lot of speculation about our marriage. We have had our struggles over the last few years and continue to work through them. As two people who love each other and share two amazing children together, to safeguard our deep friendship and maintain harmonious environment for our children, we have made the mutual and difficult decision to take some time apart and reevaluate our relationship while we prioritize our children. We appreciate your love and support while we continue to do the work necessary throughout this journey. With love, Dorit and PK. Now, diamond secured, I would say. Like, right? Obviously, there has been speculation that she was going to be like demoted to a friend of if she didn't really like announce what was actually going on with her and PK. And I don't, I like Dorit, guys. I really do enjoy her. I am hoping she didn't do this announcement just so that way she could get a spot on the show and that they are really trying to like work on their marriage. Now, Beverly Hills is due to start filming within the next couple of weeks, I believe. So this is actually like perfect timing for them to pick up because now we'll be able to see what exactly is going on in her relationship. Now, there were rumors circulating that PK has been living at the Beverly Hills Hotel for the past couple of months, which to me is mind blowing because, like, how much does that cost? There's always been speculation around their finances into what's going on. So I just thought it was a little bit odd that he would be staying at such an expensive hotel for such a long period of time. Now, if you have Watch What Happens Live over the last couple of weeks, Lisa Vanderpump was just on, and she was asked by Andy about her thoughts on the separation of PK and Dorit, and I was a little shocked at her answer. She said she was not surprised that it is difficult to see, obviously, because they have children. So you want to see people like work through that. But she also said that she has a lot of mutual friends with PK. And she actually heard from someone like at the hotel that like he had been staying there for a long time. So she wasn't shocked by the announcement of their separation. It is a bummer. Obviously, like when she first joined the series, that she was like very much in love with PK, and then as the years went on you just saw like the difficulty, and I feel like it really for her, and this is just my opinion, I'm not like obviously speaking for Dorit, I just feel like ever since the home invasion, like she hasn't been the same and she hasn't been getting the support that I think that she's looking for from PK since that happened. And you could really tell last season, like through the therapy sessions and all of that, she just like seemed like she I like flying solo. You know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like I feel like she felt she was going through something by herself and she really wanted her husband to be there with her and give her support. But Regardless, it is a bummer. I'm excited to see how it plays out in the next season of Beverly Hills. Now we will have the separation of Dorit and PK, Kyle and Mauricio, another story coming out of Beverly Hills. Mauricio moved out of their house and into a condo in Beverly Hills while Kyle was out of town. So they're no longer living together, which is so sad. I can't even talk about it. I love Kyle and Mauricio so much, and I just don't like to see them going through this. But we will now obviously hopefully get to see more into that dynamic as to what's going on between the two of them. So really we have like single Kyle, single Dorit, single Erica Jane. We have single Garcelle, and it's just like shaping up to hopefully be like single girl season. And like we'll just see like what happens and what they do. Now, I don't recall if I told you guys this already, but I think I did. Obviously, with the news regarding Beverly Hills, Crystal did make an announcement that she is not returning, and that was a couple of weeks ago. So I think I told you guys in one of my most recent episodes about that. But she's out, which is also kind of a bummer because I liked her too. I don't, guys, all of these people are leaving. And that's that on Beverly Hills. I can't wait for them to return either. It literally, guys, I feel like the fall is shaping up for like all the shows to come back and be so freaking good. While we are talking about shows in the LA vicinity, Vanderpump Rules. Guys, that season finale was amazing. Now, I did make a post and I did say that it just felt so like the end. And mainly probably because of like the editing in that last couple of minutes, like the montage of like their first season confessionals, like them getting mic'd up for the first time, and then kind of seeing like where they are now, the music. Listen, if that is what they wanted, they got it from me because I thought the show was ending and never returning. But it was released that they are pausing production and not filming this summer. So Vanderpump Rules typically starts filming, I believe, in like June, and they'll film throughout the summer. I think they're just taking a beat. Scandal happens season 10. And then, so they filmed that whole season. And then obviously the affair rumors and everything dropped. And then they picked cameras back up and then to catch like the whole Scandal thing. And then once that was caught, and they did that, they then filmed the reunion so quick after. I think it was like within like a couple of weeks of Scandal happening. And then they only really had like a 2 or 3 month break. So it just felt like season 10 happened and then they just automatically went right back into season 11. So everything with Scandal and like the redemption like arc, I feel like they were trying to like get us on. And it just was a lot. And we're watching it now, even though it happened almost a year ago. And I feel like it's just, they need some time to live their life so they have other stories to tell, is kind of what I'm getting from the announcement that they made to not start filming this summer. Give them a couple months, let them live life, let us get some like new potential drama that they can film, and then pick up in the fall or in the winter, and then bring out season 12. I'm not mad at that idea because I feel, and I've said this before, as we're watching now, this all was like filmed in like May of last year, I feel like March, like May, June of last year. And because Scandal was so like hot and everybody was interested in what was going on, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they were filming was being released like in real time. So like I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, I remember when they filmed this because like people would DM me photos or like videos of the cast filming. And it didn't really make the season that enjoyable for me. And I think that's why. Now, I obviously love Vanderpump Rules. I've loved it since the beginning, but it'll be nice to just get fresh stories from them. So, again, I'm not mad at the break, but some people are. I also think some people are just over Vanderpump, and that's not bad. I mean, to each their own, whatever. In regards to Summer House, I will say I am obsessed. The season is slowly, like I feel like it's, or not slowly, it's quickly. I feel like the season is flying by, but it's coming to an end. There's only a couple episodes left, and it's just such a bummer because it's such an amazing season. It is so good, and I feel like you guys also agree with that. It's so nice to see like Lindsay getting along with the girls. It's we're getting into now, like I feel like the demise of Carl and Lindsay's relationship. You can really see that like they are not on the same page. We're getting more with West and Sierra, and like we're gonna find out soon what's going on with them. And I love like the story that Jesse Solomon is bringing. Like obviously, like cancer fucking sucks, but it's nice to see him be like so open with his journey, and like it's sad to see him like go through the struggle of all of that. Jesse Solomon has become one of my favorite people on Bravo. I will tell you this. I think the bond with Jesse and West is amazing. Like I feel like they're friend goals. I'm going to be so freaking pissed if they are not asked back next season. I think that they will. I think they've gotten such a positive reaction from the fan base that it is literally so noticeable. So they will just give us what we want and make sure that they're back for another season, which should start filming soon. They typically start filming, I feel like, around Memorial Day. I think they may have pushed it out a little bit later, or like the 4th. Maybe they'll start around the 4th of July. So it's coming. I'm excited to see what is going to happen with that. I just love Summer House so much. And as Summer House is like coming to a close, we're starting to see filming situations with Southern Charm. Guys, Southern Charm is filming their 10th season. You have no idea how excited I am for the Charmers to return. We're starting to see confessional looks be released by the cast. Madison posted a confessional look. Rod posted a confessional look. Like, so happy to see that Rod is back. Now, there have been some casting announcements that have been made. If you guys watched Southern Hospitality last season, there was like this situationship between Joe Bradley and this other girl that worked the door at Republic. Her name was Sally. I'm honestly kind of annoyed by this because I don't know how she fits in. So maybe we'll figure it out once we start watching. But Sally used to be on The Bachelor. She lives in Charleston. She was on last season of Southern Hospitality. I don't think it was a fit for her on Southern Hospitality because the drama was just like, it kind of felt like produced, obviously, but she is now on Southern Charm. This girl is just bouncing around reality television. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like she's almost, and listen, I don't know this girl. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm just giving you my opinion. Feels like she almost just wants to be on reality TV, but like, I don't like that she's like show hopping. I think that's a little weird and it comes off a little thirsty. I'm excited to see how she fits in with the rest of the cast. Now, I feel like Charleston obviously is like a big city, but I feel like it's small for the people who live there. So it is very possible that she might run in the same social circles as the cast of Southern Charm, which makes sense because they also kind of like intertwine with the cast of Southern Hospitality. But Sally's joining. And there have been rumors about Olivia not returning. Again, no official statement was made. I haven't seen anything in regards to her filming season 10, but I guess maybe it's not off the table. But I got it from a pretty reliable source that she wasn't returning. So I don't know. If you guys are in Charleston and you see Olivia filming Southern Charm, send me some boots on the ground footage because I really want to know what's going on with that. All right, guys. Another major headline moment that kind of like occurred. Obviously, I told you guys about when Jennifer and Ryan, Jennifer from Real Housewives of Orange County, Pedentry, I want to say is how you say her last name. Her and her now fiance got engaged. Now, Ryan is like in the news. It like dropped in the beginning of May that Ryan Boyajian reportedly caught up in $16 million theft and gambling scandal surrounding Shohei Ohtani's former interpreter. I butchered that name, Shohei, so I apologize. But Real Housewives of Orange County, they completed filming their latest season. This article dropped a couple of weeks ago. Now it's major because it's been talked about all over like ESPN, TMZ. There's this huge money scandal going on with this particular athlete. I don't know who he is again, so I apologize. But it got released. Obviously, $16 million is a lot of fucking money. And this Ryan is fucking entangled in this mess and is like looking towards like getting jail time. It's crazy. I posted the article to my Instagram. So if you want to go and just take a look about what I'm talking about, head over to my Instagram, just do a little quick scroll to the beginning of the month, and you'll be able to catch like a couple glimpses of the article. This, I feel like, was so major. It caused Real Housewives of Orange County to pick production back up after they had already filmed the finale. So this came out. They then picked them back up. They filmed some scenes. Heather Dubrow was talking about it. She was like, this season was so crazy that they had to pick production back up, and she doesn't know what or what not is going to make it to air because there was so much drama that happened this season, which is making me so excited for the Real Housewives of Orange County to return. I cannot wait. The drama. I mean, like, Ryan does come off like kind of a sleazeball, so I'm not really surprised, but it's always like those people that like you just want it, like you just want them to be good, but like they aren't good. Like it's very, very annoying. But I'm excited to see all the drama, you guys. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen. Now, guys, you know that I love me some Assistant Anne. Anne finally made her way to the clubhouse and was the bartender on Watch What Happens Live. That was so cool to see. I loved that. Some other quick stories is that Gypsy Rose, who, guys, by the way, I cannot stand Gypsy Rose. I don't get the hype around her. Like, yeah, I get like what you did, and I just don't understand like why people are so interested in like what she's doing. Regardless, she went to SUR on her LA trip, which was so funny. Like she's like a Bravo girly, and she like knows what Vanderpump Rules is. She did this whole, like whole little TikTok thing, so that was interesting to see. We had more news coming out of like the Vanderpump Rules crew. Something About Her is finally opening. They opened May 22nd, which is super exciting for them. If you've looked at Instagram over the past couple of days, you have seen that they had like a launch party. It looked like it might have been for like friends and family. Andy is there for the opening. Stassi was there, Bo. So it was like good to see that stuff going on. I just love it. I'm so happy for the girls, and I really just like can't wait for them to open. I can't wait to get to LA to try a fucking sandwich. Like Katie Maloney, I love you. When I go there, I'm going straight to getting off the plane at LAX with a dream and a cardigan on my way to Something About Her to get me that Greek sandwich. I'm ready for it. Love you guys. Congratulations on that. There is just I feel like so much that happened. There was rumors coming out of Salt Lake City with Mary Cosby allegedly calling Lisa Barlow's son, who is 12 years old, the R word during production. Like, I want to know what the hell caused that. I cannot wait for Salt Lake City to come back. There has just been literally so much. We obviously got word, and I think I told you guys about this though, but Rebecca Minkoff is joining the Real Housewives of New York City. Andy on radio, Andy didn't really confirm or deny anything, but obviously there have been kind of like boots on the ground photos that have come out of her filming with the cast, so we know it's coming. There has just been so much. It looks like Andy was cleared of everything that was going on, all of those rumors that were going on regarding like those allegations being made against him. Daddy Andy is good. Guys, there's so much. I cannot wait to get back into like the regular weekly recording so we can talk about the shows and like what's going on there. I can't wait to talk to you guys about the Summer House season 8 finale. I just want to do like a full recap over Summer House. I've just been loving it so much. The Valley is on fire. I hope you guys are really enjoying The Valley. That for me has become appointment television. I just love it. So we're going to do like a full breakdown of the entire season going on with that. We are just back on our bullshit, and we will be discussing this again weekly. Again, guys, I am really so sorry about the past couple of weeks. Just so much going on with me that like it just I needed a minute to figure out when the hell I can get back on a regular recording schedule. But we're back, baby. I love all of you guys. Make sure that you're rating, reviewing, subscribing, doing all the things. Send your friends the link to come and hang out with us and talk Bravo and all of that if they're into it. And I will talk to you guys next week. I hope you have a great weekend and week to come. And I love ya. Bye.